Welcome, Elvin is right here, and I'm a little bit teaching about how I do what and maybe suggestions and what you should know. And well, let's say this is my way of making what, and and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And if you have anything to say about how it's better to do, then feel free to say again because I might be wrong, but I'll give you a basic idea how I do stuff and all that. So first of all, I recommend you to get programmed with what you are going to record, what you can see in game. So first way is to record in game, then get text, write text or think text, then record the audio and then put audio and video together and all this kind of annoying way. Personally I say don't use that way because first of all it takes a lot of time. Second time, it may not be so synced as you want it to be. And third, there are many other reasons actually. So I'm going to skip with this. I'm going to make how I'm going to do it, how it's the most easiest way for me. And well, if you don't like it, you can always review it and you have actually an idea what is going on. So personally, I recommend you to first watch the replay and then make a watch. Personally, what I haven't done much because I want to make like my first expression, but recently I've started to understand that this actually is a little bit wrong because then I might miss many awesome actions and all this kind of stuff. But when I have watched at least one time and then I actually have some kind of idea what to wait and what to see and what to record and what not to record and all this kind of stuff. So that's why I'm telling you that if you are voting, then knowledge of English is important. Well, you can always make mistakes, you can fix them. I'm sure that most of viewers will understand and will forgive you. For example, I made many mistakes, like T-note. What the heck is T-note? T-note, but no T-note. So I have made this mistake, but most people forgave me, even though many people said that I suck because of that. So if you're a commentator, you have to understand that there are always haters. People don't like you so much, and people who think that everyone commentator's English must be perfect. You know, even my English is perfect. Right now I'm telling, I'll feel like my English is pretty nice. But whenever a little bit later listen my English in video, I'm thinking like, oh god, how terrible it is. Why it sounds like so lazy talking and all kind of stuff. So, but this is part of video. Actually, if you're talking, then audio might be a little bit changing, so it might be a little bit hard to understand. So first of all, you need to program with what you can record the in-game stuff. So for that, like you can see already, like 1 hour already. I'm using for that fraps. You can see some stuff right there, so I'm going to talk a little bit about programs so you can see what to wait. If you are not beginning, you can already see what is going to happen. You can skip that part or something like that. Anyway, we're going to start it. So first of all, you can see general. You can see four options over here. First is stop fraps minimize. Well, you can select it to select not, which depends how you want. Fraps window always on top. It's your decision again. Run fraps when window starts. I would say no, because I don't need to use it always. I can run it myself. And monitor IR desktop. This is this way like I'm using right now, that you can record desktop and everything over here. Maybe you can see that symbol over here. This is how it records. This is how fast it records. But I think it's okay right now. So that's and yeah. So this is how it records. And what I wanted to say by that is that and it records desktop, so you can see everything over here, all my beautiful sex anime girl and all this kind of stuff. So now so usually if you're going to in-game record, don't select it. So FPS, well, this is something that you don't have to worry about. You can do a few stuff over here. For example, you select where the overlay corner is, where you can see how fast FPS is, and everything else you can let it be same like I have right here. Now movies. This is your area where what you have to worry most. First of all, video capture hotkey. Very important. I selected F9, maybe it's for you something else, but this is something with what you start and end recording. Second, video capture settings. In other words, FPS first of all. If you have good computer, then I recommend 60 FPS. And if you have not so great, then 30. And if you have really not so great, then you can always select lower, like 25, or select yourself. But I recommend really 30. So, second thing, full size or half size. Personally, I would say, if possible, full size. For example, if I have full HD, then seriously full size, it would be nice. But if you have like seriously full HD, in other words, let me check what it was. 1920 and 1018, then I recommend, then half size isn't bad as well, because it's almost the same as half HD. So personally I use sometimes half HD, sometimes full size. So, well, depends. So, third thing, sound capture settings. Record Windows 7 sound, yes. You may turn that off when you really don't want in-game sound or something, but usually yes, because you want in-game explosion, all this kind of stuff recorded. And I personally recommend to turn music off, so you can add your custom music a little bit later, but you can always go with the in-game music as well. But yeah, then stereo, multi-channel, stereo. Just fastest way. You can select multi-sound too, but I recommend stereo for many reasons. Then record external input. Yes, you want to talk with your mic to you. You want people to hear you. And yes, if you already listened to that, it means that you will record and talk at the same time. Don't sync audio and video. Don't dig it. Seriously, you don't want it to. You don't want it to dig it. Very simple. It's very reason. If you dig it, then you will something will happen in game, and the audio about that thing what happened might come a little bit later. So you don't want that. You want it to be synced. Audio mouse your cursor in video. It depends, but usually I don't recommend to dig it as well, because sometimes you happen to show stuff with your mouse, like I'm doing right now. I can show you that I used that one and that one and that one, and like that girl's face is awesome, or that girl's face isn't awesome, or regular tree or whatever. So you want to show stuff, so I don't recommend you dig it. And last one, I'll be honest, I don't know what it does. And last thing, for to save voicing, I recommend you to change it and go somewhere where you have usually most space, make a special folder for it and save that, and that's where all your videos will be saved. And remember, always have much space as possible, because like right here I have 47. Okay, I had 50 when I started recording. But you need space. You really need space to record. So that's what I recommend. And that's it about Fraps. So now I have done with it. You have Fraps everything ready. So let's go in game.